As the Indian Space Research Organization patiently completes its 1 month long journey to the moon with Chandrayaan 3, a Russian spacecraft launched on Friday has already locked its eyes on the lunar surface. Yes, Russia is heading to the moon 47 years since its last moon mission, and the country is planning to target a moon landing near the South Pole, which is also the region that ISRO has earmarked to achieve India's first ever successful soft landing on the moon with Chandrayaan 3. Both the missions are targeting a landing between the same window, which is August 21st to August 23rd, and there are the greater likelihood that Russia could outpace India and land on the moon much before India does. However, that doesn't take away the pride and the sense of achievement that ISRO scientists must feel, considering that Russia has achieved this feat in the past, but it will be the first time that India would successfully demonstrate a successful soft landing on the moon. So far, only three countries in the world, Russia, China, and the US, have demonstrated this capability of soft landing on the moon. Both the countries in this case, Russia and China, are looking to find evidence of water molecules in this permanently shadowed region of the moon, which is why South Pole is so significant. But apart from that, there will be a range of experiments that scientists from both countries are planning. While ISRO's mission is going to last for about 14 Earth days, Russia is planning a longer duration, stretching up to a year, for its lunar mission. Now, what has perplexed many is that while ISRO is taking about 40 days to reach the moon, the Russian spacecraft is expected to be there within a few days. So, according to the current update, the Russian spacecraft was lifted off on a Friday, and by August 16th or 17th, it's going to park itself into the lunar orbit and then attempt a successful landing on the moon. But ISRO's mission was lifted off on July 14 and it reached moon on August 5. So why is ISRO not taking a quicker route to reach the moon? Let me explain. This is because ISRO's rockets, the GSLV Mark III, though very significant and powerful, are not as powerful as that of the US, Russia, and China. Now, if you remember, back in 1960s when the US started the Apollo program, they used Saturn V rockets, which are some of the most powerful rockets, and they give a higher thrust of velocity to the spacecraft, good enough for the spacecraft to exit the Earth's gravitational pull and directly head to the moon. They have a capacity to carry heavier payloads and much higher fuel than what GSLV Mark III can carry. And that is why the Apollo programs took their scientists to moon and then returned to Earth within a few days. Russia is using the Soyuz spacecraft, which are again very powerful. China uses the Long March rockets, again very powerful rockets. Now, if you remember, in December 2020, when China attempted its last moon mission, it took the country about 24 days to head to the moon, collect lunar samples, and then return back to Earth. So how ISRO plans to go to the moon? So basically, ISRO does not take a direct trajectory; it goes in phases. Once the rocket is lifted off from Sriharikota, in this case on July 14th, it parks the spacecraft into an elliptical orbit around the Earth, from where the scientists attempt a series of maneuvers to increase that orbit until it reaches a point from where it can be pushed into a lunar transfer trajectory and escape the Earth's gravitational to start reaching for the moon. From there, they start decreasing the orbit to a point that it reaches a point from where a successful moon landing can be attempted. So as of now, all the Indians are now hoping that on August 23rd, when ISRO gets this chance to attempt this feat again, it succeeds this time, and that is where all the hope and all the aspirations of India and Indian scientists lie.